day 4, Senzo Meyiwa trial, something happened or something was also brought to our attention during the trial, and that thing is that Senzo Meyiwa was shot during the time where he was intervening between Longwe and Zandi Khumalo. Now, there are a number of things that we need to talk about here. We will specifically in this video zoom into the relationship ga Zandi Khumalo and Longwe, and this presupposition here really suits the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Because there are quite a lot of loopholes into this that makes you question yourself and say, wait a minute, if Vele he was not shot during that, why he wouldn't have been shot during that, right? So we are about to unpack, provided that you are interested. If you are interested, then please stick around. As you stick around, there's only one favor that I'm requesting from you guys, and that favor is that you subscribe, you like the video, and you do comment in the comment section below. Why do you need to do all of these nice things, good people? You need to do all of these nice things because doing it does help out a lot when it comes to the YouTube algorithm to promote and spread this video to as many people as possible. So definitely, good people, the power here is in your hands. Don't forget, guys, we are on the journey to 10,000 subscribers in a space of 4 months starting from now. So it is possible, you know what I'm saying? It is very much possible, because if we have if we have videos that are on 10,000 views, it means that other people are not subscribed there. So please, guys, do the right thing. It is indeed possible to just do the right thing, guys. Please, you know what I'm saying? We are on the journey to that 10K. Right. One last thing, guys. Please don't mind me not replying to your comments. I usually have a lot of projects in front of my table. Well, I'm not talking about this table, but yeah, figurative. So I will respond before the beginning of this new week. I would have responded to all of your comments, but keep them coming. I appreciate it, right? So now, look, this thing, Zandi Khumalo and Longwe, came out. Look, it also came back while we were in discussion, or while we were on day 4 of the new trial, Senzo Meyiwa trial, right, which has been trending all over, and it makes a lot of sense, you know, why the presupposition that says he was shot during the time when he was intervening between Longwe and Zandi Khumalo. This was said in court, lest you accuse me by saying, look, it was advocate Charles Mnisi that says this. Charles Mnisi said the following. Subsequently, they phoned Tumelo Madlala and inform him now this witness that Senzo has been hit by a bullet, and this happened as Senzo was trying to intervene or separate a fight that was happening between yourself and Longwe. Nisi says, I put it to you. Now, note it. Okay, guys, please, I put it to you that you listen to me now as I explain why he says he's putting it to Zandi Khumalo. The judge, I don't know how to mispronounce his surname, but as Africans we should learn other people's surname and pronounce him properly, because we are in Africa. We should coexist, and everybody has a right to live and is, you know what I'm saying. So I want to pronounce that surname right. Please forgive me until I get it right. I will try by all means. So let's go back to this thing. So the judge said to this defense, all of them, you guys must speak with authority. You must put it to the witness that there was no intruder in this house. So the judge is looking for people like Charles to say, I put it to you that Senzo Meyiwa was shot during a time where he was intervening because there was a fight between you and your then boyfriend, Longwe Twala. Yesterday I said Longwe Khumalo. Right. Oh, look, she denied, but there's something that I want us to look at. That's why today I specifically chose that we zoom into this one. She said, firstly, Longwe and myself were not fighting. We were in a very good space. For me to invite him to my home, that shows that we were on good terms. Nah, guys. Guys, we've seen people. I've never been one. I've never done it. I don't know. Maybe part of the women that I've been involved with, they might have done it. I don't know. But we know for a fact that people show up a face. We know. There was a trending story on YouTube last week, last week, yes, where Sims right. Look, there was an alleged abuse that happened between her and the husband, right? So she said that she's been putting up faces, you know what I'm saying? But the marriage had ended long time ago. So the example that I'm making here, it's not something that maybe it's far-fetched. I'm making an example of something that was trending last week. That video, you can go to Sims Right's channel and look at that video where she confessed that she has been in a marriage for 5 years, but the marriage ended probably 3 years into that marriage. That's when the marriage ended. So the last two years on that marriage, she was putting a face. Now let me show you this. She even said that she put a face even on her wedding, because the marriage had been ended prior to that wedding celebration. Now, you have, on the other hand, Mrs. Zandi Khumalo. For the fact that I invited him into my space, it means that, it means that we were in good terms. Ma'am, last week we've been told of something like that, where people put up a face. Last week, not long ago, last week. This week, ma'am, you want to convince us that just because you invited Longwe, that means that, that means that you were in good terms. Ma'am, please don't start. Not now. We're not gonna. Please, ma'am, please. Number 2, Longwe is a boyfriend, right? We were told he was a then boyfriend. So the so-called intruders come into the house. Longwe is like, gun. Never. Intruder. Never. I'm gone. So you push one. Longwe, calm down. Let's unpack this. Longwe is not fearful of this guy, the guy with the gun. He's not fearful of the second guy. Let's say the second guy had a knife. He's not fearful of these weapons. He's not surrendering. All he's thinking is, I am going to leave this house alive, and I'm going to push one and I'm out. We will continue. But let's for a moment interrogate this one. This intruder who came to attack this family, seeking, wanting for phones and money, they are not scared that Longwe has left the house. They continue with their business. They are fighting with them, according to Zandi Khumalo. They push them to the kitchen. These people, they are not running away. Something doesn't make sense there. When thieves, if for instance, they are hijacking you guys in the same car and one person escape, do you think those guys will continue? Let's say there was a puncher. Do you think that these guys will now have time to put their tire? Let's say now they will have time now to go and pump the tire, bring it back, put it back, and then steal the car. Guys, come on. Now that one person has run away, they will not do all of those things, right? They will rather flee for their lives, because the person who flees the house, what if he goes and calls the police for them? So that's what they are thinking at this moment. That's why most of the time when we are robbed in a busy place, it's not a coincidence that sometimes they don't shoot, you know what I'm saying? Because they don't want to awaken people or bring attention to themselves. So these thieves, they are not afraid that Longwe will bring attention to themselves because he has fled the house. He will awaken the neighbors. He will bring these intruders. They don't care about all of those things. But it's not I'm just saying, right there, something doesn't make sense. I don't know what type of intruders are we talking about. But real thieves, you leave the house, or one victim flee the scene, they are out. They will take whatever they take and they're out, because that person will then go on and call other people. You know what I'm saying? That is where we go, where we are channeling the story Saga Longwe, right? Longwe flees the house. According to what we've been told, he flees the house. He doesn't go to call police. He doesn't make a call to the police. He doesn't call. He doesn't tell the neighbors. He doesn't even awaken everybody or bring this to somebody's attention. That's one. So that alone. Let's count Longwe's faults here. Number one, you leave your girlfriend when she needs you the most. That means you are not a man. That's one thing. Number two, okay, you left your girlfriend when she needed you the most. That's number one. Number two, you flee the scene and you did nothing to come back and save this girl. Now, guys, there's something, we're going somewhere here. Don't worry, you'll see. So you flee the scene. You don't bring this to the attention of the neighbors. You don't bring this to the attention. You don't make the call to the police. We know nothing of where you went to. We know nothing at this moment. Now, go back. Go back. The presupposition says Longwe was fighting with Zandi Khumalo. If you follow that narrative, it makes a lot of sense that Zandi Khumalo and Longwe were fighting, because if then the intruder came into the house during that time, it means that he was like, it makes sense. You know what? Because of that. So the presupposition then, or the narrative, it is sustained because of that. What type of a boyfriend that flee the scene and never make a call to 10-111, never tells the neighbors, never bring this to people's attention so that they can go back into the house and rescue this? Then your Miss Zandi Khumalo, for some strange reason, she still wants us to believe that they were in good terms. Now, having said this, I want you to tell me something. Does it make sense now? According to you, does it make sense now that your boyfriend leaves you, and you still want to convince us that you were in good terms? Then we need to question your boyfriend. The first question that we need to have, did he ever love you? Because I know for a fact, I'm a man, I know for a fact, when a girl leaves my house, if I had been visited by a girl, I want to make sure that she arrives in her house or wherever residential area. I want to make sure that she arrives there safely. You know what I'm saying? So Longwe is this type of a guy that, according to what we are seeing now, he's this type of a guy that Zandi Khumalo will visit her, and then whether Zandi Khumalo leaves with Bolt, Uber at 12 p.m., he wouldn't even call to check if she had arrived safe. That's what a type of a boyfriend. And you must then tell me, is this a loving and a caring boyfriend where you in good and regular standing? The story doesn't add up. The maths is not matching. You know what I'm saying? We did not arrive to this conclusion. They made us to arrive to that conclusion by telling us stories that are not adding up. They busy messing up with our minds. You, ma'am, now I want to agree with Advocate Charles Nisi when he says, ma'am, I put it to you. He's not asking her. He's telling her that, listen, ma'am, I put it to you that you and Longwe Twala were in a fight, and this goalkeeper, the late goalkeeper, tried to intervene And if that's the case, then we arrive to the nice and the perfect conclusion here. The person who shot the goalkeeper, the former Orlando Pirates goalkeeper, is none other than Longwe Twala. If you follow the narrative, advocates Charles Mnisi, it makes a lot of sense. Because you want to look at them as Romeo and Juliet, Zandi Khumalo and Longwe Twala, but the story that they gave us, it doesn't paint a story of Romeo and Juliet. It doesn't. It leaves a lot to be desired. Normal relationship don't work like that. If a girl, even if it's a girl, if a girl loves you, and you happen to be under attack, you are being robbed. If she may flee, because we know women are controlled by fear, but we know for a fact that wherever she's going to seek for help. If she doesn't do that, it means she's part and parcel of what is going on here. I don't know if you see what I'm saying, but I'm saying a loving and a caring girlfriend, she flees the scene and she will definitely go around and scream help, and she will scream help, and she will make sure that people will have her attention, and she is going to find help for you. That's a loving girlfriend. Now, I got my boyfriend in this case, dating women, knowing how women are, I wouldn't want to leave her in such a situation. Never. This thing, guys, even when a woman is asking you money for serious reasons, you want to make sure that you get that money. You just want to make sure, because it is in us. We want to love, we want to provide, and we want to protect. What type of a boyfriend is Longwe is? I'm trying to understand this. What type of a boyfriend Longwe is here? Please show me this one. I'm trying to make sense of Longwe. The presupposition and the narrative. It makes a lot of sense. Get into the comment section below. Tell me what you think, Wayne. Having said all of this, you and I will see each other in the next video. But until that next video, good people, please take care.